Since we've used this machine, sleeping beautifully, and I do not snore anymore.
Fantastic benefits for anyone that is suffering from hay fever, sinusitis, bronchitis, asthma.
At the moment, there is no evidence that using salt therapy replaces conventional therapy in any way.
Within the first night, I noticed a change.
It's on dinner tables across the country, but now salt is also being used as a therapy for breathing problems.
We were in and out of hospital for every 2 to 3 weeks.
As a baby, little Scarlet suffered with respiratory issues.
The first time she had croup was, of course, 2 o'clock in the morning. You wake up and your child can't breathe. It's the worst feeling in the world.
At 8 months, Mum Rebecca took her to a pediatrician who diagnosed her with asthma.
She would get wheezy usually before bed, depending on the weather.
Now too, Scarlet's been on medication ever since.
And I said to the pharmacist, is there anything else you could suggest?
She was recommended salt therapy in the form of a small machine that blows fine salt particles into the air while Scarlet's sleeping.
I was very sceptical, and I'll be honest, I didn't think it was going to work, but I was willing to try anything.
Within weeks, Mum and Dad noticed a difference.
We haven't had one episode since we've had the machine.
Salt therapy has been around for hundreds of years, but has only recently taken off in Australia, with salt rooms opening up across the country.
It's big in Europe. Lots of places have salt rooms where you can sit and inhale salt that's pushed through filters.
Now there's a machine that allows people to have salt therapy at home. Perth naturopath Val Allen was introduced to Saline Plus by her patients.
I'm really sceptical. The reason I became interested in this product was because 2 patients independently arrived with great results, and I wanted to know what had they been doing, and they both told me about the Saline product.
She's since recommended it to her other patients.
I've only had 2 people that didn't get good results out of maybe 50.
Val Allen says the machine helps people breathe easy by clearing the airways.
It enables the body to inhale these little salt particles that help drain and clear the mucus away from any of the upper respiratory areas.
Without actually testing the device in a randomised way, it's very hard to judge the claims that they make for it.
Professor Mark Everard from the Asthma Foundation has reservations.
It's not inconceivable. It may have some benefit in some people, but there's such a range of respiratory problems there with completely different mechanisms. It's hard to understand how it improves everybody.
The device is yet to be clinically trialled, and he's urging sufferers not to give up their prescribed medications.
The rationale and the testing of it leaves a lot of questions, and certainly at the moment couldn't recommend it as a replacement for standard therapy.
How much medicine did she need for her asthma before? The Ventolin, we were using probably 2 to 3 puffs a day.
Rebecca still gives Scarlet her preventative puffer, but she barely needs her Ventolin.
She hasn't had the Ventolin for months now.
It's designed to help anyone from babies of 2 days old to anyone.
We were having pretty crabby nights and waking up through the night.
For all their married lives, Kathy and Bob Haynes have both been snorers.
I used to just wake up during the night trying to get back to sleep, and Kathy snoring, so you say, Kathy, roll over.
A pharmacy assistant, Kathy brought home the machine to see if it could help. Within a week, they say their nights changed.
Since we've had the machine, we sleep like babies and I don't snore.
With salt therapy gaining popularity, doctors say people shouldn't abandon their regular medication, but could try salt as an additional treatment.
If there is a benefit to some people and they're able to reduce their dose a little bit, well, that would be great. But my suspicion is that that's going to be relatively few patients.
Doesn't hurt to try, it won't hurt you, and you'd be surprised at the difference.